Alright, should be working now. Fully and properly. Let me make sure this is all up. Yeah, we're just gonna have a chill Mario Kart day today, though. Nice and simple. No Smash for a little bit until at earliest Thursday. And that's for the simple reason that my controller broke last weekend, so it's non-functional right now. It's a waste of time to try and play Smash with that hunk of junk. I think Mario Kart's chill, Mario. Maybe we agree to disagree, though. Either way, welcome to the stream, GQ Boy, Anthony, and everyone else as well. Hope you're all having a good one. Yeah, let me do this real quick. There we go. All right, that's posted in Twitch and YouTube chat. Let me pin it real quick. All right, it's pinned in YouTube. Let me pin it in Twitch. Blue Turtle says otherwise. You know that's fair. Got sick over the weekend, but enjoyed some level up as well as some fun Wii games on your own. Well, at least you were able to make something out of it. Unfortunately, my Level Up Expo performance-wise was pretty terrible because my controller broke in the middle of bracket, and surprise, surprise, if your up inputs don't work, it's pretty hard to play the game. And I did terrible because of it. But I did get to borrow a controller. I did get to borrow a controller for the last day. Made a decent amount of money matches, and then I doubled it in blackjack, so that's cool. A little bit of redemption. Makes me feel a little bit better about the weekend. And I had good times with a lot of friends, so, you know. When I Falcon Punched Mazo Cashbox, yes, that was an effect of the controller. Yeah, the way that... If you're curious about how my controller was broken, the up inputs just straight up don't work a lot of the time. So I can try and up B off stage to recover, and nothing will happen. I'll just Falcon Punch when I try to recover, which is devastating, obviously. I tried to up B him, yeah. And then it inputted Falcon Punch, but believe it or not, if you can't really up air consistently, you can't up B out of shield consistently, you can't up smash out of shield, you can't do IDJ combos, you can't do double jump in neutral, because I use tap jump for that, and yeah, just, it's pretty horrible for your up inputs to just not work. Well, I mean, they worked sometimes, but sometimes is not good enough. Unless your opponents are terrible. Which, my opponents were not terrible, so they didn't let me get away with that. Sucks. Alright, let me post this in a Discord group chat real quick to get some more people in here, and then we're gonna be set, okay? Alright, let me finish making this post. Joy-Cons tend to do that a lot when you used to play on Ult on Joy-Cons for a real GC and Pro controller. Yeah, that sounds awful. Either way, though, we've got the first person in here for now, so I think we'll just get started, because why not? And then some more people will pour in here, you know, as they tend to. Where are I on the bad controller my cash box run? Yeah, but it definitely got way worse during the, It got noticeably way worse during Level Up Expo. Like, maybe during Cashbox, it was eating my up inputs like 5 or 10% of the time. And because it was an online tournament, I probably just, like, blamed myself or online. I was like, oh, I must have just messed up. My bad. But now I realize, in hindsight, I probably didn't mess up. I think my controller just said, fuck you, and it wasn't often enough back then for me to think that that's what was going on, but then it just got way worse during Level Up Expo to the point where I would say like close to half the time it was eating my up inputs, which is really disgusting. Oh, nice seeing you too, Coobs, and thank you for the Twitch Prime. I really appreciate it. Controller breaks are the worst. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make sure I have a spare controller for MomoCon, because even though I literally have a new controller on the way right now, and it gets here either Thursday or Friday, I can't risk some shit like that happening to me again, where I spend like a ton of money to get the hotel room, to fly out to a tournament, to register, and everything else, and then I just get fucked because my controller doesn't work. Like, it'd be one thing if I got fucked because people, like, super hardcore prepared for me, or like, I just had super respectable losses. Not that my losses weren't respectable, but, like, it definitely heavily feels like I lost because of my controller. And that's just a terrible feeling. Yeah, thank you, Coops, for the Twitch Prime, and hey, if you want, feel free to let yourself in and we can play, alright? Everyone's allowed to join and play today, so anyone who wants to cart, feel free to let yourself in. This lobby is open for everyone. And yeah, the Kagaruby watch party is going to be interesting. I'm going to be rooting for all of our Georgia soldiers who are going, because there's a fair amount of Georgia going to the bracket. Like, Spickles is going to be there, Omega, Jazzo, Cola, Mugen. I think there's a few more. Oh yeah, Wrath is going to be there. Yeah, we have a pretty solid amount of Georgia that's going to be at Kagaribi, so naturally I'm going to be rooting for all of them. Who does Spickles play again? Luigi. He's one of the best Luigis in the country. Good shot. No! Why did it go like that? No! What's up, Kelly? Welcome to the stream. I'm so used to seeing you pop up in Altea's stream that kind of neat to see you decide to show up here too. Yeah, Monday night being championship day will be interesting. My stream schedule is going to be a little chaotic this upcoming week because, I mean, either Thursday or Friday is when my new GameCube controller arrives. So I might do another Mario Kart stream tomorrow. Maybe. Unless I find like some super short game to stream. Actually, high key, I've never played Portal before. Maybe I should stream that. Favorite Kirby game? What's the name of the one on Superstar again? Portal Co-op? You've never played it? Wait. Wait. That's a great idea. What if we do that tomorrow? I didn't even think about that, but you're absolutely right. You know what? Let's do it. Because my controller doesn't arrive until Thursday at the earliest. So the earliest I can possibly do any Smash related stuff is 2 days from now. Tomorrow is still unaccounted for, so why not? You suggested this today? I'm okay with just playing Mario Kart, to be honest, but yeah, tomorrow we can do that. Besides, you've still got a few games to finish anyway. You're going through Fire Emblem Engage and Dark Souls, so. Damn, how far ahead am I? What the hell? I'm gonna see if I can get like some kind of defensive item. Another one? Really? Okay, fine. I'm trying to see if I can get my hands on like a mushroom or something. I know those are super uncommon once you get to a certain point. Yeah, I just have to do that. There's no choice. Oh, it hit a bomb. Let's go. Sick. Still on a Fire Emblem high, so you're happy to play that today? For sure, for sure. I'm sure you're really excited for Fortune's Weave whenever that drops. Oh my god. I had a pretty big lead, but I got double red shelled. Oh my god, I almost got again. It all fell apart. It was all so good until it wasn't. Thank you, Rami Mario 2008 for the follow, by the way. Hope you're having a great night. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, the room ID for the Mario Kart lobby is just the one that's pinned in chat. So if any of you want to play tonight, just let yourself in, okay? All are welcome. Oh, shit. Dude, I should have saved it for then so I could have gotten the power up. Alright. I actually practiced the shortcut on Great Block Ruins a little bit on my most recent flight. Let me see if I can nail it in the actual race. Please. 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 Alright, can I clutch up when it matters? Damn it! I messed up the first part. I thought I could make that jump! Shit. Okay, I am throwing tremendously. Alright. Okay, cool, I could do the shortcut, but I messed up literally everything else. So what does it matter? Yeah, I choked that race so hard, holy shit. Oh, that was so bad. Yeah, we got a little more people in now, so it'll just keep building up over time. Hey, at least I got the shortcut, though. I mean, that was something I actually practiced, and I wanted to get to a point where I could do it. Mission accomplished. Helps me feel a little bit better. I kind of botched everything else, though. Thank you guys for getting us to almost 10 likes on the YouTube stream as well. Every 10 likes does help a lot. What's up, Azra? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good one. And Hackett, hey, if either of you want to let yourself in for Mario Kart today, go ahead. Actually, should I have done that? Would it surprise you that you haven't played Mario Kart 64? It's an older game, and I mean, I don't know how old you are, so I would say not really. You don't have it on your Switch too? That's a damn shame. Oh my god. You're 20? Okay, that doesn't surprise me at all then. You're not the age that would have naturally grown up with N64, so that makes sense to me. Now, if you were like my age, I'd be surprised. But you're not, so. First Mario Kart was DS. That checks out. That's about the time that came out, so. Thank you guys for getting us to 10 likes on the YouTube stream, by the way. I really appreciate it. Helps more than you probably realize. Nah, Smash is not worth playing right now, Trez. Not while I have a completely non-functional controller. No, I just have a broken controller. I have a new one on the way, but it's not here yet. Alright, whoever that Luigi is, they've got a pretty solid lead. Holy shit, someone wants me. You can't have me, though. What's up, Poto-san? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good one. And hey, if you want to play, just let yourself in. The room ID is pinned in both YouTube and Twitch chat. What happened to the controller? It just broke. I think it's just an older controller, so they all break down eventually. For anyone curious about how exactly it's broken, though, the up inputs straight up don't work a lot of the time. It's like, you could try and jump with tap jump, and nothing will happen. You could try and do an up B to recover, and I get fucking punch instead. I could try and do up airs, and I'll get nairs instead. If I try and do up B out of shield, a lot of the time nothing happens, because if you just press B without up, then you can't So like, I often couldn't do out of shield options. I couldn't do a lot of my jump movement. I can't do IDJ combos. I'll often Falcon Punch while I'm off stage trying to recover. It's pretty horrible. That's not workable at all. So yeah, I got a new controller on the way and it gets here on Thursday or Friday. Yeah, I'm a tap jumper. I just wish that my controller broke at a better time, but it is what it is. Am I running on Joy-Cons right now? Well, I normally play this game with Joy-Cons, so yeah. GameCube controller is just what I use for Smash. What the fuck? Oh my god, I screwed up. They let me go past them, and I used this... I got fucking baited. That was actually kind of nice. I'll give it up. Galaxy Brain play. But I also just was a little bit silly because I used that item when I really shouldn't have. We were at a DS or 3DS growing up. I had both, so I've owned every Nintendo console. Mario 64 DS is your first game? That's actually a really good first video game. Get his ass! Oh, they had some kind of protection. It was worth a shot. At least I forced them to have it. Sometimes the best you can do is just play to your outs, and if it's not enough, it's not enough. At least you tried. Not really anything you can do there. What's up, Danny? Hope you're having a good one. I'm trying to get some kind of item that'll let me close the distance a little bit, but that's not going to do it. Oh, I think I accidentally hit the haystack. Yeah, that definitely didn't do it. Well, at least I survived this round. What's up, Vic? Thanks for following the stream. It's appreciated. Griff, what's up? You seem like you want to say something. What's up? Thank you, SFD, for coming on in. Is it weird that a 31 and a 35-year-old are attracted to you? You're 24. You want me? All right, confession time. It's relevant. Would you believe me if I told you when I was 20, I dated someone who was 33 for a little bit? Maybe that's weird. But I definitely, you know, that's a thing that I did. Yep. It didn't last very long, but that was certainly a period of my life. Thank you, SFD, for the follow, by the way. So yeah, just you can make of that what you will. What happened to your controller? I think it's just old. Every controller breaks down eventually. Yeah, long story short, the up inputs just don't work a lot of the time. which is a pretty devastatingly horrible thing to have to deal with. Especially as Falcon, because it means that if I try and recover, I get Falcon Punch a lot. Imagine just trying to up B to get back on stage and the game says, no, Falcon Punch. That happened 5 times in the middle of my bracket at Level Up Expo. I died 5 times off stage literally just because it made me Falcon Punch instead of up B, which is just horrendous. Means you can't do up B out of shield, you can't do up smash out of shield reliably, you can't do your IDJ movement, you can't do tap jump a lot of the time. A lot of my up air strings don't really work anymore, and then my general movement also got a lot worse. Like, I had a pretty horrible Level Up Expo bracket wise. But I don't feel too bad about it because, I mean, my fucking controller broke. SFD, you're being annoying as fuck. Is this how you behave in person? You just walk up to a random person and you start like yelling at them if they do something, if they don't answer you when you want them to? Please touch grass more often. Alright, now that I banned them from stream, I've officially helped them to touch grass. Hey, nothing wrong with watching streams or anything like that, but there's definitely a difference between people who watch streams and people who never leave their house. You know? I mean, I watch streams sometimes. Holy shit! Oh, not the double whammy. You have a confession to make, you're pretty chronically online? Well, at least you're self-aware, so that's also different. I was mostly just making fun of people who just have like no social sense whatsoever. Last night stayed up until 3:30 a.m. just chatting on Discord. I think if you knew how many hours I was on Discord last year, you might be surprised. But I think my usage is probably a little bit different. But then again, I don't know your personal situation, so who knows. I definitely spent more than 1,000 hours last year just in Discord video calls. But I'm also in a long distance relationship, so we just have to do that a lot. Or I guess we don't have to, but we just prefer that over FaceTime or other like similar apps and whatever. Oh, let's go! Perfect timing. Yeah, I don't think there's anything unhealthy about being online, Danny. There's a lot of cool shit out there. I think you only have to worry about it if like you don't do anything else. And maybe at that point it's worth starting to think about like diversifying a little bit, but no, there's a lot of dope stuff online. Baby Rose is the devil. Oh, damn it, she jumped. The thing is that almost all the stuff you see online is made to make you stay online. And that's also true, but yeah, this Luigi player is pretty solid though. Motherfucker, they did it again. Also, what's up, Chrono? Welcome to the stream. If you want, you can join the Mario Kart lobby. When is MomoCon? It's towards the end of May, so pretty soon. I'm so excited for MomoCon. That's going to be my next major tournament. I need a pick-me-up after my last major experience. That was more than a little unfortunate. Oh shit. They got me. No, for sure, Elisha. I have the exact opposite problem. My metabolism is super high. Oh shit. I have super high metabolism, so oh god. So I have a hard time gaining weight, but I've actually been gaining weight pretty effectively recently, just because I started a new workout routine. So it's just pure muscle that I'm gaining. I have like no fat whatsoever. No, that makes sense, Danny, because I know a lot of combat sports, like, cardio is the most important thing by far, not weightlifting or anything like that. Cardio is everything. So much of winning a fight is just your opponent getting tired before you do. What's up, Monkey Ball? Welcome to the stream. Oh. I'll just call you Mace. Got it. Oh, shit. Screw you, Wiggler. Screw you, Baby Peach. Screw you again. Alright. Trage. Shit. I'm a little bit afraid. Alright. Please. Last to make it in. Let's go, baby. I'm okay with people using Ozempic. I'm not gonna fault people for doing things that make them healthier. Alright, let's go. I was able to steal second. Not bad. All past or weight loss are good as long as they're healthy long term. No, I agree. I'm always happy for people who are consciously trying to make their lives healthier. Try to go to the gym consistently after a 40-hour week of work. You grow very weak and tired. I don't blame you. It's one of the reasons I'm happy that I'm not traveling for a little bit. Because I was traveling a lot for a little while, but I'm kind of just going to chill for the next month. Not that I don't have stuff to do, it's just... It'll be nice that my stuff to do doesn't require, like, plane tickets or hotels or anything like that, you know? Yeah, Ozempic seems so powerful for weight loss. I kind of wish there was an equally powerful thing for weight gain. I feel like there isn't for, like, high metabolism people, because your high metabolism just doesn't go away. So you'll just very quickly lose it again if you don't. It feels very, like, high maintenance. Which I guess is not the worst problem to have. Like, oh no, I can eat a whole tub of ice cream without gaining weight. Oh, poor me. Like, I realize that's gives off strong first world problem vibes, but I'd still like to be able to gain more weight. That'd be cool. Like, I'm a strong guy for my build, so I feel like if I gained, like, even just 20 more pounds, I would look really good. Like, I'd probably get looks like just walking on the beach type good if I weighed, like, an extra 20 pounds, but yeah, I'm all for people doing that for sure, Danny. It's very hard to live a long and healthy life if you're like that, you know? Protein just generally eating more is kind of the only way on, like, Ozempic. It would be cool if there was if we had our own cheat code, but oh, it is what it is. That was, like, the most petty fire flower of all time. That didn't even accomplish anything, now that I think about it. I'm just ruining someone's day behind me. Ah. Got him. Oh, good timing? No, fuck you! Why did that happen? I didn't want to hit the rail. I was trying to go past it so I could get those mushrooms. Damn it. No, I think that's ideal, Elisha. Like, I 100% am a believer that all natural, whenever possible, is the best way to go about any kind of real physical change. It's one of the reasons why I don't do, like, tons of creatine or, like, crazy protein shakes or anything like that. I'm just trying to go to the gym and then slowly but surely eat just a little bit more. Just the real natural approach. And obviously it goes the other way too for weight loss. I'm in second place and I have pretty good defensive items. I'm gonna hold on to these. I don't even care that first place is super far ahead. As long as I'm safe, I'll let someone else throw a blue shell. What's up, Shadow Wolf? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, this knockout tour is gonna be done relatively soon. Then we have more time. Then we have time to add more people. So, if any of you gamers are trying to join in, feel free to let yourself in. Yep, I'm safe. Oh god, the Bowsers are catching up. Yeah, I should probably just hold on to these. What happened to the controller? It just died. It was a good controller for years. It served its purpose. Time eventually caught up to it though, and it broke down. I think I'm fried. Wait, what the fuck? Why did two people die at the end? What the shit? I'm alive! Why is it harder for people with high metabolism to gain weight? Alright. So I can eat like 3,000 calories in a day and gain nothing. As an example. Basically my body just evaporates calories. There's a little bit more to it than that, but that like sums it up more or less. Like, I remember a few years ago, I had an entire tub of ice cream, stepped on a scale the next day, same weight. I can just do shit like that, and it won't matter. Which is a blessing and a curse. It's the reason why I feel like if you're high metabolism, you kind of have to like do a lot of strength training in the gym. You have to brute force your muscles to want more to grow because you're not going to naturally eat more unless it's purely through muscle growth. Like my BMI ratio is crazy. I have like non-existent fat, but quite a bit more muscle than you would expect. So I'm very disproportionately strong for someone of my build. But yeah. Weight gain is slow and gradual. How tall am I? I'm 6'3". Yeah, I'm just height and muscle while still being skinny. It's kind of an unusual build, but I feel like if I just gained like 20 pounds, dude, I would look so good. Because I've already got the muscle. I just need like more mass to like integrate it into. And I'm gonna look great. Did I get full fast too? Kind of. How did that not run them over? What the fuck? How is that possible? You were like that for years, and like you said, it's kind of just spamming gym and eating until you're nauseous. Yeah. I don't really have another option. Just slowly but surely gain muscle. And then just naturally your appetite will increase as you're gaining that muscle because, well, you're straining your muscles more. So your body just naturally wants more. Don't really have another option. I mean, I should be fine. I have a solid lead over most people, and I'm in top 4. I should be fine. Even big bodied since you were a kid, never really got skinny. Some people are just like that. It just means if you successfully lose the weight you want to, you're probably going to have like the natural lumberjack build. Natty lumber build doesn't sound bad. Not bad at all. I know plenty of women who love that shit. Greatest set of my ultimate career is when I reversed 3-0'd Mugen. I don't personally agree with that, but I do think that was... I've done that a handful of times, so I'm not sure which one you're talking about, but... If you're talking about that one I did at MomoCon, that was a pretty good one, yeah. Either, what's up, Englishman? Welcome to the stream. Probably get to 275 and see from there. I think that's a very solid starting goal, yeah. This shit's not easy. Wasn't enjoy. No, that's valid too, Davey. That was a good one. I don't really know what that means, Barrett, but I assume it's hard, right? Yeah, if you want, feel free to let yourself in if you want to play some Mario Kart today. A boss with a max hit of 110, the max HP level is 99. Oh. So just don't get hit? Nice throwback, Danny. Man, what the fuck? If you get shocked there, you just phase out of bounds? What the hell? Have I played Double Dash? I played that a lot as a kid. That's also my girlfriend's favorite Mario Kart, so we've played it together a few times. I think that was the last time I played was with her. New American weight's better than heights? No, that makes sense. Although I think for most people it's the other way around. Ah, shit. Okay, I have good items. Let me just hold these. You're a lot more comfortable with metric than freedom units? Well, the metric system makes way more sense, so. Damn it. I wasn't able to make it. Also, thank you guys on YouTube for getting us past 20 likes on the stream. I appreciate it. No, I like that the metric system is literally everything is just a measurement of 10. I like the simplicity of it, just from a logical standpoint. This Mario Kart race is like 3 times the length of time now. You don't remember one race being this long? Oh, you've never seen a knockout tour before. So that's a new mode they added to this game. It's kind of like 6 mini races all tacked onto each other, because this game's area is like I'm trying to think of how best to put it. Yeah, like this game's world, all the tracks are on a map, and there's like in-game world that connects all these tracks. So the knockout tours kind of just like go through multiple on a path. So, and then every lap, it's 6 laps total. Every lap, the bottom 4 people get eliminated until there's only 4 left, and then whoever wins, wins. So yeah, knockout tours are basically just like a singular mega race that takes place over multiple courses, and also the intermission tracks in between courses. That's just a new mode they added to this game that's kind of cool. You can still do regular races in this game, it's just knockout tours are also something you can do if you want. How much do I think I have to eat in one day to gain 1 pound? Probably close to 4,000 calories. Also, what's up, Arbiter? Hope you're having a good one. Welcome to the stream. You'll probably join after you shower and eat. Hey, that sounds good. Everyone's allowed to join the Mario Kart lobby, so if you want to play, feel free to. Chicken parm or Eggo waffles? Me personally, I would get the chicken parm. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I'm just streaming Mario Kart for a little while, and maybe something else tomorrow, because my current controller is broken. Close to 4,000? Yes. Alright, take care, Danny. Have a good one. Yeah, my metabolism is actually insane. Just eat 2 crumble cookies and I'll be alright. True! Seriously though, why on earth do they have so many calories? Holy shit. Kind of unreal. That's another thing I don't like about having to gain weight through like heavy calorie intake, is I'm really trying to like cut unhealthier foods, and the easiest way to have a lot of calories is to eat like really unhealthy shit. Like fast food and, well, crumble cookies and stuff like that. Cause like I want to gain weight, but I want to try and avoid eating like food that's just completely terrible for me as much as possible while still gaining, and that's the really tricky part. Never been to Crumble? You hate how you have to be selective with what you eat? Well, that's just because you have normal metabolism, so it is what it is. If you had my metabolism, you'd probably be like a stick. How would you feel about that? How would you feel if you were a stick? Alternate timeline you as a stick. Alright, this isn't gonna hit me. Also, holy shit, that Bowser player's far ahead. A little less far ahead now. Catching up. Yeah, you're probably about to start your own stream, though, if I had to guess. Alright, here we go. Yeah, Bowser's so good at knockout tours when he gets a lead. That's probably true for like all the heavyweight characters. Alright, that helps a little bit. Those two little mushrooms help me catch up. Yeah, it's hard to eat like a lot of calories, Elisha, without just eating like Wendy's every day or whatever, you know? Carve up like the big game is tomorrow. Unironically, the big game is tonight. Daigo versus Mena RD, the first to 10. That's my version of the big game. I want to watch that shit. God damn, leave me alone. Bowser plus Real Racer, Junkyard Hog, or W Twin Chopper equals the pinnacle of Knockout Tour and the ultimate Bowsering experience. Honestly, since DK is a pretty similar build, should I just do the same with him in Knockout Tour? Yeah, having a low and high metabolism sucks. It's you ideally want to be like in the middle. Yeah, I like this vehicle, but it'd probably be more optimal to just play Real Racer. Come on, Edwin, let's catch up. Yeah, it's funny. I picked DK not because he's a top tier, because I just really like DK. And then I'm running a suboptimal build, but if I decide to run one, I transform into a top tier instantly, so that's cool. Alright. There's some hope for me. Can I get the shortcuts? Fuck, I messed up. I messed up the angle. I'm so bad. No, I think I won this race if I didn't choke. No. I need to get better. You know what? Since I'm doing knockout tours right now, I'm going to try out that vehicle right now, see how it goes. Alright, which one is the Real Racer? Alright, let me try out a top tier, see how it feels. Acceleration's a little bit worse, but I guess my front running goes crazy. Yeah, I'm definitely am very used to playing with like higher acceleration builds, so this is gonna be a little bit weird for me at first. Pick captain? I regret to inform you, he's not in this game. There used to be an F-Zero map? Even in the game that had an F-Zero map, Falcon wasn't in the game, though. Holy shit. If only the Muse were back? I mean, who knows? Maybe they will come back. We don't know when we're getting like real DLC for this game. Maybe when we do, that'll be maybe that'll be when a lot of things happen. Yeah, I should be fine. Like, I'm personally hoping we get Captain Falcon as DLC, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm hoping for some more knockout tours too, like more knockout tours, some more courses, and maybe a handful more characters and vehicles. Oh, actually one more thing. Can Donkey Kong have more costumes? Why does Donkey Kong have only one costume? What's up with that? Donkey Kong having only one outfit feels like a travesty to me. Alright. I'm front running. How long can I hold though? What's up, Baco? Hope you're having a good one. Favorite F-Zero racer besides Falcon? I use Black Shadow a lot in GX. Because I like just aggressively crashing into people. good choice. You can never deal with the handling. It's not great. Super fun if you want to be ultra aggro, but yeah, it's a little rough aside from that. You're a passive racer, so you tend to pick the twins in Sonic? That makes sense. There's a fucking conch door behind me. Okay. Get the fuck away from me, get the fuck away from me, get the fuck away from me. Yeah, I know you haven't joined yet, Barrett. Maybe you will soon, though. We'll see. Just got out of shower, we'll be in a bit. Bet. Motherfucker, I missed it. That was a devastating loss. Ah. God damn it. Ramen? Oh shit. Dude, I could go for some good ramen right now. How did we get to 285? My last stream went kind of crazy, Saya. Thank you, Lord Servant, for the follow too. Hope you're having a good one. There's a small chance we could hit 300 pretty soon. What's the goal for? I don't really have anything specific right now, to be honest, but I mean, it'd be nice to be at 400. I need to... decide something, I guess. I also might not do a full stream today, guys, for the simple reason that I'm a little bit tired. I'm gonna stream Kagaribi? Yes, I will. All 3 days. All 3 days, start to finish. We're not missing anything. Oh, that's gonna be a tiring ass weekend. See, I'm gonna be streaming every day except maybe Thursday. I don't know if I'll stream Thursday because if I get my controller in time, I might go to 404, which is my Smash local. Oh god. See, I might go to that if I get my controller in time. If I don't, I guess I'll stay home and we'll figure it out. What happened to my controller? It just broke. Age caught up to it. It was reliable for years, but eventually it just stopped working properly. Thank you, Jenkum Juice, for the follow as well. Great to have you here. Will I be at Supernova this year? 99.9% chance. Especially because I'm so excited for the new venue. Holy shit. My biggest complaint by far about Supernova in previous years was I wasn't the biggest fan of the location. Is the new venue announced? Yes. It's the Baltimore Convention Center. So it's in downtown Baltimore now. There is so much good food in walking distance. I looked at the map on Google Maps. There are so many like well-reviewed sit-down restaurants that aren't chains that are a super close walk. The two best things I could find from what I can tell were there's this ramen spot that is 4.6 stars on Yelp, which for anyone who doesn't use Yelp, Yelp is like every Karen's favorite app. So if something survives and has good reviews on Yelp, that means it's pretty damn good. Anything that's like 4 stars or higher on Yelp is generally going to be a fantastic experience, and that ramen place is like 4.6 stars. And I think there's like a 4.7 stars Afghan place that's also less than a 10-minute walk from the venue. Those are like the two biggest highlights from what I could tell. I haven't really had much Afghan food before, but I'm down to try, especially if it's apparently that good. And there's plenty of other stuff too. Like there's some fast food. There's a Chipotle right across the street. You know, the usual. Registration opens May 1st, Barrett. So, me personally, I'm planning on booking my shit May 1st. Pretty much immediately. I'll see if I can get one of the hotel room deals before they sell out, because there's a chance they might sell out on like the bundled rooms. Also this year, hopefully you won't have to room by yourself. That'll help you a lot for saving money. You're here? What's up, Booch? Bring that ass here, Mario. Yeah! Yeah, I know you were planning on rooming with Bucho last year, but just shenanigans happened. It's definitely way cheaper if you don't have to, you know, room alone. Just got home from work, so that's nice. Fuck! Okay. I mean, I guess being by yourself's not bad either, but it's definitely so much cheaper if you're, you know, not going to do that. I haven't decided exactly what I want my room situation to be yet. I might room with a few friends. Or I might just room with my girlfriend. I'm undecided between those two options. Because she and I are both definitely going to go, but we just haven't decided if we're just going to have a room to ourselves or, like, room with a few other people yet. Shit, this is scary. Oh! Get the fuck away from me. Please, please. Fuck! Dude, I thought I made it! Edwin sniped me last second. Damn. You do understand the desire for solitude, but you prefer to help out if and when possible? For sure. No, I got. I am happy that we hit our recent sub goal though, so for anyone who is excited for Kagaribi next weekend, if you're looking for somewhere to watch it, consider my stream. I'll be streaming the entirety of it from start to finish because we hit the 300 sub goal. Obviously, we're back below 300 again now that, you know, I was out of town for a little bit, but hey, we hit it. Sub goals are hype. True. You're thinking about getting back into Smash. Is Robin a good character? I think Robin's okay. But to be honest, I feel like you can just make whoever you want work to some extent. Unless your goal is literally to be one of the best players in the world, I think you should just play whoever makes you happy. I think if your goal is to be one of the best players in the world, you should pick a top tier, but if that's not the case, then just whoever makes you happy. First time actually joining? Oh, cool. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm excited for the food near that venue for Supernova. There's a really good looking ramen spot, less than 10 minutes walking distance, really good reviewed Afghan spot. There's a few Mexican places. I saw a good looking Italian spot. I think there's an Indian spot in walking distance. Chipotle, Dunkin' Donuts. No Ubers will be needed, Barrett, unless we do like shit farther away. I think the Baltimore Aquarium is pretty close by too. It might be walking distance. There is a bunch of stuff like really close by because The convention center is like straight up downtown Baltimore. So we can easily walk to a shit ton of stuff that weekend. Think we all need an aquarium trip? I'd be down to coordinate an aquarium trip for Supernova. If enough people want to do it. Yeah, I haven't been to one in years, and there's one right in Boston. I went to one, I went to the Atlanta Aquarium last year, but I'm down to go to more too. Especially if it's one I haven't been to before. You also have your car for any trips to Supernova. That's true. It probably won't be as necessary though. There will probably be a lot less need of a car than last year's Supernova, just because, I mean, it's downtown. Going to the Atlanta Aquarium during your time down there? Or are you going with like Jazzo or something? If I didn't go last year, I'd probably try and join, but like I literally just went last year. And I assume the blue line is just for public transit, Barrett. Atlanta has public transit too, but it's severely underfunded. It's not like bad, it's just limited. For anyone from Atlanta or has ever been to Atlanta, we have MARTA, which there's not really anything wrong with MARTA, but it only goes up, down, left, and right. It's like, there's no going northwest, southwest, northeast, or southeast. It's literally just up, down, left, right. So yeah, it'd be cool if we had more stations and more directions it went, but we just, at least for now, we don't. He always plans to go there, a special someone himself. That makes sense. I figured he'd be going with his girlfriend. Oh, damn it, I almost got him. I'd say it's... I wouldn't say it's a 100% no, Bucho, but a probably no for the time being. But I'll ask about it. Especially if we're also gonna maybe do the aquarium in Baltimore as well. Holy shit! Yeah, she had... It depends on what plans we end up making, Bucho, because she's gonna be here pretty soon, so I'm definitely structuring my month around, well, her. Alright. Zoom, zoom, zoom! Also, unrelated to anything else, do any of y'all play Pokemon TCG Pocket? I actually got into that pretty recently, funnily enough. I wasn't originally planning on playing it, but I got guilt-tripped into downloading it, and now I actually like it. Guilt tripping is hype. True! Damn it. Please don't run me over, please don't run me over, please don't run me over. Oh, thank God. Please, 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 fuck! If you like a noir detective game, 1930s style animations, Mouse PI is very entertaining so far. I've heard about that game, but I might pick it up, maybe. I don't really have any plans for any new games I'm going to get into yet, except for I might be doing Alright, who's gonna win? Is 30 smackaroos? That's not bad. Have I ever taken an IQ test? Do I think it matters? Not really. I did take one, but I think it's heavily flawed. Or more specifically, I don't think the test itself is heavily flawed. I think society's general perception of it is highly flawed. The ways that intelligence can manifest in a human are so infinite in nature. And the IQ test kind of just measures like a small handful of those. And then I've noticed people in general tend to treat it as if it's an end-all be-all, like, oh, this measures how smart you are. When there's like so many ways you can be truly brilliant that it just doesn't account for on any meaningful level whatsoever. So I guess I just don't like how people treat it. Gonna BRB for a minute? Okay, no worries. Like a really good example is obviously like the IQ test is very much based in like knowledge, spatial reasoning, and or not knowledge, but like your abilities of logic, spatial reasoning, and things like that. But it doesn't account for certain kinds of like evolutionary thinking, or more specifically like what I just call epiphany, which is something that you see more common in like more creative types. But gotta join? What's up, Otakuni? Yeah, feel free to join in if you want to play. Everyone's allowed to play. Everyone's allowed to race. Yeah, it's just the pinned comment in YouTube chat and also Twitch chat, so yeah, just join the room ID right there and you're good to go. I did terrible on the SATs and was depressed for a while. Thought it meant you were dumb. Yeah, it goes both ways. Like, I think doing well on the IQ test, the only thing it really means for sure is that there's a very particular kind of intelligent that you are. I think that's really all it says. I can definitely think of people who are smart in ways that the IQ test just doesn't care about at all, though. And that's fine, but people are like, oh my god, you have a really high IQ. You're so much smarter than everyone else. Or the inverse. Yeah, you especially don't need to feel bad with SATs. The overwhelming majority of schoolwork by nature, it's more about rote memorization and just developing mental muscle memory than anything. Doing well in school 99% of the time is not about being smart, it's about being good at following directions and being disciplined. You can be smart without being either of those things in a particular time frame. Or at least smart in some way. How's the expo where you level up? Unfortunately, my performance was absolutely terrible, Jin. But I don't take it too personally because my controller broke in the middle of bracket. Very unfortunate timing for me. Yeah, I fucking drowned in pools. First time that has happened in a very long time. But my controller being broken was so debilitating that I don't feel too bad about it. There's only so much you can do if a lot of your inputs just straight up don't work. Thankfully, I have a new controller on the way, though, and it'll be here in the next, like, 2 or 3 days. For anyone who's curious, what made my controller broken was... The triggers are a little wonky, but the biggest thing by far was, up on the control stick, straight up doesn't work a lot of the time. So, like, if I'm off stage and I have to recover... and I up B, there's like a 50-50 chance that I Falcon Punch instead and I just fall to my death. That's horrible! It did feel like you were playing off against the Zelda, so that makes sense. Yeah, like, I had a bunch of free out of shield punishes that I just missed. Like, my out of shield punishes often didn't work because if your up input gets eaten while you're trying to do an out of shield option, you'll just press B, which doesn't do anything. So there were a lot of times where like I had a free out of shield punish and I input it, and then I just did nothing and sat in shield instead. Or I'd go for an IDJ combo and then my jump wouldn't come out, and so I would just dash attack on the ground and miss, and then get reversal immediately afterwards. Or I'd try and frame trap with my up air while someone's a little bit above me after a dash attack. And because up air doesn't come out and nair comes out instead, then they land on me with their nair and I get reversaled. And now suddenly I'm in their disadvantage. Suddenly I'm the one at disadvantage because my up input just didn't work. See, I often couldn't recover. I couldn't do out of shield options. My IDJ combos were gone. My frame traps were fucked up. And my movement was fucked up. It was... yeah. I got screwed. I mean, I've had controllers break on me before, but that's the first time I've had a controller break up, like, straight up in the middle of bracket. And there weren't, like, any controller modders or vendors there, so I couldn't buy a new controller on site. Because if I would have bought one while I was in losers bracket, to at least try and go on a good losers run, but I wasn't able to get one, so I was just cooked. And then I drowned in pools. Yeah, I was in a pretty bad mood for a lot of that Saturday afterwards, because it feels really shitty to like put that much effort into like flying out to an event, getting a hotel, and doing everything else only for that to be the way you go out. So I was super cranky a lot of that Saturday, but once I molded for a little while, I felt better, and then I was able to enjoy the rest of the weekend. Like, I actually had a pretty good Sunday. Sunday, I just went to the Vegas Strip with a lot of friends, and that was cool. I got to do money matches with someone else's controller I got to borrow. And all the money I made in money matches, I then took to a blackjack table at a casino, and I doubled my earnings. Which I only made like 70 bucks in money matches, and then I went up to like 140 playing blackjack, but that's cool at least. That makes it a little bit better. Shit. I'm cooked again! I don't blame you, Ozara. It's all good. Yeah, I'm happy I was able to make at least something out of my weekend, even if my actual bracket was about as unfortunate as it could have been. But hey, I've got a new controller arriving either Thursday or Friday, so I should be good for MomoCon and tournaments for at least a few years before I have to worry about another one breaking. Because I don't usually have controllers break more often than once every few years at the earliest, so I should be good for a while. What did I eat in Vegas? Honestly, less interesting food than you'd probably expect. That particular Las Vegas convention center, like part of it, is super far away from any good food. Unless you want to go to Taco Bell or McDonald's, I guess, but... And the restaurants inside the hotel itself were all either ludicrously expensive or like the most standard vendor food of all time. I think the most interesting thing I had was on the last day, someone in my group really wanted to go to the One Piece Cafe, which is not too far from there. And unironically, the One Piece Cafe had really good food. Like, surprisingly really good. Like, very good restaurant quality. I had this katsu curry at the One Piece Cafe that slapped. I'm not even a One Piece fan. I just went because some people in my group were One Piece fans who really wanted to go. But the vibe was cool, and the food was really good, so hell yeah. You feel like Level Up Expo is more so a convention? It is. It's an anime, gaming, and like comic convention first, and tournament second. Imagine if Paulo Kage was there. Oh, he would have been in paradise. Yeah, I had this katsu curry and this special lemonade they had that also slapped. It was like a blue raspberry lemonade with these boba-like pearls and cotton candy on top. It was kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Fuck, now I'm thinking about that lemonade again. That shit was good. Yeah, I don't want to play Smash until my new controller's here because it's not very fun to try and recover off stage and then the controller just inputs Falcon Punch. That's really bad. It's pretty hard to salvage that. And unfortunately, my opponents did not let me get away with that, so. You want to eat at the Kirby Cafe, but you wish it was in the West? I'm probably going to Japan later this year for the second Kaguribi. Like, I'm not going to the first one, obviously, but I'm currently planning to go to the second Kaguribi this year, which is always in the fall. I'll see if I can get reservations for the Kirby Cafe then. Does this mean we're finally getting the Paper Mario playthrough? I already played through all 3 of the Paper Marios on stream in the past. It's just that was a long time ago, Jen. I don't think you were a viewer back then. Like, I streamed Super Paper Mario like maybe like 7 or 8 years ago, I think. And I think I streamed the original Paper Mario a little more recently than that. And then Thousand Year Door, I streamed the remake when that dropped. There we go. Fuck! Alright, they got me with that one, not gonna lie. I'm thinking tomorrow I might do a Portal co-op playthrough, though. Which might be a fun thing to stream for a little bit. Yeah, I might do a first-time Portal playthrough co-op tomorrow, which sounds like a fun stream. And then Thursday, if my controller arrives Thursday, I'll probably go to 404, my local. If it doesn't, I'll stay home and I guess stream something else. Maybe Mario Kart again. Got him. Alright, I think I'm probably fine for this leg of the race. Probably. Alright, very good. Monty Mole, true. All my homies hate Monty Mole. Damn it! Alright, thanks for the free speed boost. We'll take it. Yeah, I'm just gonna use it. Trying to get as much of a lead as possible. Alright, good positioning. The fuck? I hate everything. I didn't think the blue shell would hit me all the way over there. That sucks. Dude, I was so sure I was safe there. Who were smushy on last turn, fuck you, but also I approve. Fair. Do I watch The Simpsons? I never really got into it. Oh my god. I was too far behind. My red shell couldn't make a difference. It was worth a shot. Alright, I'm going to take this moment to refill my water cooler. I'll be back in just a minute, and then I'm going to get some water for myself, okay? This will take just a minute. Alright, now I need to get my water. Just a second. Alright, we back. Let's go. What about Family Guy? I'll be honest, I just don't really watch much TV. Yeah, it takes me a little bit longer to do water during the warmer months of the year, because I don't know if you guys can see it, but actually I guess you can't from that angle. But I have a swamp cooler in my room. This is like by far the warmest room in the house when I have my computer on. And once the weather itself gets a lot warmer too, it can get really toasty in here. So I got a swamp cooler, and I just have to load it up with ice water every once in a while so it'll cool the room. Basically, it just blows air off of the ice water and evaporates it into the air. So it does a really good job of cooling it down in here. Which will be especially nice in the summertime, because we're not quite there yet, but at this point in Atlanta, it's pretty warm. This is going to make the summers much more manageable, though. But it does mean my water breaks take slightly longer now, because I have to get water for the cooler to restock it. And then I also need to get water for myself. And I don't feel like using more than 1 cup, so I have to just go up and downstairs twice. Indoor pool? I wish. This thing is nowhere near big enough. Okay, I don't like this. That's a little too close for comfort. Motherfucker. Curse you, Edwin! You done goofed? You're dead already? Unfortunate. Random question, Barrett. Did you go see the Mario Galaxy movie? Because Contour's in it. It's been about a month since it dropped at this rate. You loved that movie? I had a fun time. I wanted Mario fan service, and that's exactly what I got. Also, I think my biggest thing I appreciated was that they actually used Mario music. The first one didn't use anywhere near enough for my taste. I like that the soundtrack was pretty much exclusively remixes of actual Mario music. Instead of like random pop music that has nothing to do with Mario at all. I'd much rather listen to like Gusty Garden Galaxy or shit like that than, well, just random stuff. Alright, you bastard. Come here. Come here, come here, come here. Can you play with me after this game? Yeah. Feel free to join the lobby. It's the pinned comment in both Twitch and YouTube chat. Feel free to just let yourself in. Unless for some reason it unpinned itself in Twitch chat, which that does happen sometimes. I don't know why. The little thing you use to pin stuff is very bugged. Yeah, I don't know why it's like that, but it's annoying. Alright, I'm towards the back. Holy shit, someone is really far behind. How is that even... How did they even fall that far behind? Oh my god. Hold. Alright, let's go. We made it. Alright. Motherfucker, why did I get a gold shell now? I'm so cooked. Ah, damn. Yeah, gold shell is not gonna cut it there. I was next to last place and I get gold shell. Yeah, I'm done. You actually choke so hard, it'd be that way sometimes. Alright. Let me make sure that everything's working properly in Twitch chat. Yeah, it is, so we're set. Oh, cool. Someone else made it in last second, too. Perfect. This is a pretty solid lobby right now. Sunny is here. Nice. I guess you know who they are. Whoever they are, I guess. Alright, here we go. Unfortunate. Bruh! It's okay, I'm just bagging. Unintentional bagging. It's all according to plan. Motherfucker. I'm probably okay, but it's a little close for comfort. At least there shouldn't be anyone to hit me with items, so I think I'm fine. You returned after being DC'd? That sucks. I'm surprised you got DC'd when we were both East Coast, to be honest. I would have thought that would have only been a problem while I was, like, out of the country. Because it makes sense to me that you might get DC'd while I'm in, you know, like, British Columbia, because that's a lot further away. I'm surprised you're getting DC'd when we're both East Coast. Oh well. Shit's weird. Got squished while taking a cut? No! As the wise man once said, it really do be that way sometimes. This is a little close. I made it. Let's go, baby. I'm in last place. But my items are goated. Oh, let's go. Damn, wait, my items are kind of goated. This in first place is nice. I have 20 coins in Rail Racer too. I'm chilling. Peak Donkey Kong gaming. Fuck. I was about to use that to try and take that mushroom, but... Fuck, I couldn't reach it in time. But it's okay, I can do this. Dude, I was so close to reaching that blue shell in time. Or the star in time. It would have been so sick. Fuck me. Fuck. I just barely didn't charge up enough in time. Well, I didn't get last place, I guess. I messed it up again. Damn, that's unfortunate. Nice. This has gotten to be a pretty solid lobby size at this point. I'm happy. I don't know how long I'm gonna go today, guys, because I'm pretty tired from traveling. I had a very long travel day yesterday, but I might go for like another 45. I need a trick early to bounce on that pillar. I know I needed a trick early, I just straight up didn't get enough charge in time. I think from that particular angle I took, or the particular route I took to get in that position, I straight up just didn't have enough time to charge my jump. This is the route I took for reference. That's so close. You can, but like then it messes. It's really tricky if you do it there. It might be more consistent if I just take a more traditional route there. Because if you're just charging your jump, it messes up my handling, which makes getting the angle there really hard. That and the blue shell? Yeah, that too. Well, shit. You mean the actual pillar bounce? Yeah, the pillar bounce works too, but yeah, I messed up my angle. Got him. Mission accomplished. Fuck you, this mission got me killed, all according to plan. Oh hell no, get away from me. Damn. Now I'll sit here and suffer in misery. It be that way sometimes. Okay, get through here. Nice, we dodged those. Alright, can we make this work? Alright, we're good. Got him. We dodged those. Reactions on point. Yeah, I think we're gonna end, I think we'll end stream for the night at like 9 p.m. Eastern, so about half an hour from now. We'll do a handful more. That sounds good. Oh, hell yeah. Holy shit, that hit me. Genuinely in disbelief that I got hit there. I thought for sure my bomb was going to protect me. That must have been like the most crazy angle of all time. Hate the guy that had red shells? It'd be that way. Nope, get away from me. Oh my god, not another one. Oh my god, not again. No! Damn it. Alright, everyone. I think we're going to do 3 more knockout tours. And then that'll probably be it for the night. Yeah, 3 more unless... P4 mass PI after what to do. Both those sound good. Think you're just entering Mitsuo's dungeon, the Deadeye dude? Ooh, that's a fun part. Alright, good spot. Double items. Nice, I'll take it. Alright, please. Nice, got the 2 coins. You love to see it. Alright, if I get hit again, it's really bad news for me. Unless that happens, that's fine. Alright, see, we're fine. It's good. Alright, there we go. Smooth sailing. Top 4's not bad. Please give you a chance to draft you next, pretty please. What draft though? We haven't like done teams or anything. Unless I'm missing something. Look at these delicious coins. You didn't make it because Otakuni didn't let you draft? Oh, you mean draft like get behind someone to get speed? Okay. Okay, I know what you mean now. Yeah, for a second I thought you meant draft like for teams or like something like that. And I got really confused for a second because I haven't done anything like that today. No, that makes way more sense. You know what? I'll take it. I'm in top 3 with items like this? Yeah, let's fucking go. I'm in first place with the gold shroom. Holy shit. Gold shroom and a bomb. Crazy run. I have to use it now. GG, you died too, Taco Link? Unfortunate. Can I finally get a W? I've yet to win a knockout tour today. Bad start. Someone stealing my shit doesn't help. Please? Damn. If that green shell hit, I think I won. But rollback moment, so it didn't happen. Almost. Alright, 2 more knockout tours, everyone. Alright. One more after this, everyone. One more after this. Then we're going to be done for the night. Almost got you with that green. Yeah, I was so close to taking that win. So close. Not close enough, though. Bruh. Alright, all going good. Thank you, Lave Porion, for the follow, by the way. Great to have you here. Speaking of Vaporeon, did you see that they finally printed Vaporeon EX for Pokemon TCG Pocket? I got into that game recently. And I know that I really like the evolutions, so it was pretty noticeable that there wasn't one until recently. Or until yesterday, to be specific. Damn. Okay, so go through here. Please, I need this so badly. Oh shit, did you see that jump? I swear it wasn't on purpose, but I somehow jumped that green shell. I just barely survived there. Oh my god. I'm in the top half of what can make it in. We're doing fine. I'm a little bit worried now. Bingo. We're in there. Alright, just a little bit more. Gold mushroom and triples? I'll take it. Today's not your day. You've been smushed after every lightning that strikes, and it's always in the last turn to cost you? Damn. Well, you get one more chance for redemption. Damn. Oh! 4Bev has run me over 3 times just this race. Oh my god. Oh wait, was it 2 or 3 times? It's at least 2. Alright, that's a good ass item. We'd love to see it. It's time. This is my chance. Fuck! Bean slug. Motherfucker! They caught me on the... Oh my god. I'm probably cooked. Actually devastating. I just have to go as fast as possible and pray. Ah. Damn. Silly last round. Just a regular one this time. Also, what's up, 4Bep? I think that's the first time I've seen you post in here, actually. Your boomerang put you from 3rd to 8th? It'd be that way sometimes, Zio. It'd do. Alright. Last one of the night. Here we go. I've gotten pretty close a few times, but I've yet to get the W. Thank you, BZio, for the follow as well. I appreciate it. I'm happy that this is a pretty solid size Mario Kart lobby, though. Alright, what can we do this round? Can I get the W? Got him. Yeah, coin shell and red shell last set? That's tough. Good start. I'll take it. Fuck. I missed the ledge. I tried to do the ledge so I could speed up just a little bit. Oh my god. Dude, if I choke the very last knockout tour because of that. If that's how I go out. Oh my fucking god. Do 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 do. I shit the bed at the end. It happens. Ah, damn it. Same here. Yeah, I fell off the edge too. Not a great ending, but I had some good runs today. I didn't win any knockout tours, but I got second like at least a handful of times. I put in some solid numbers. Can't complain too much. You're gonna go play Pikmin and watch Dexter. Y'all be safe. You take care, alright, Zio? See you around some other time. Yep, I'm just gonna watch to see how the end of this pans out, and then I guess we'll chill the rest of the night after that, because I had a really long travel day yesterday. I was in the airport all day. At the airport or on a plane all day. So I'm still drowsy. I think one really solid night of sleep and I should be pretty much back to normal tomorrow, but I'm just not quite there yet. So we're gonna have a somewhat shorter stream than usual today. Oh my god, Otakuni, you just died too. Unfortunate. I'm curious who's gonna win the last one though. Because I'm going to be done after this. If you guys still want to play with each other, nothing's stopping you, but I'm personally going to be heading out after this. Beanslug's on a pretty good run right now, though. They're a good player, too. Like, they show up in my lobbies decently often, and they always do well. Don't know why I didn't trick and Betmaster destroyed you. It is what it is. What's gonna be next tourney in Smash, by the way? Momocon next month, as far as big stuff goes. There might be a regional the same weekend, DreamHack in Atlanta at 404 before Momocon as well. And if that's the case, I'll probably go to that, but we'll see. You see, you gotta be hyped? No, it is. I'm really excited for Momocon. For so many reasons, Momocon's gonna be fantastic. What's up, Edwin? Was fun racing you today. Oh, did you end up... Did you just die? Or what the fuck? Wait, how behind is it if you're posting in chat while also... Or is that a different Edwin? Am I confused? GG's, good races. Was fun for sure. Yeah, this is the last one for me tonight. If you guys want to like make your own lobby or do something else after this, go ahead, but yeah, I'm personally going to be done after this one finishes up. All right, they got it. You're also Edwin, by the way? Oh, okay, that was you, EAA. Got it. All right, well, thank you all so much for supporting, as always. We had a lot of fun races today. I'm still tired, so I'm not really going to go any longer than that, but I'm going to quickly post in the Discord as well, because there were some people who weren't actually ever posting in the Discord. And for the people who weren't ever posting in the Discord, I think we're just going to do some other stuff instead. So, yeah, give me a second, and GG's everyone. Thanks for playing. All right. So with that in mind, I think what we're just going to do is we're going to raid out, and that's going to be it. So thanks for tuning in, and I'm going to send you all off to Altea, who is streaming Fire Emblem Engage, her first playthrough, because why not? So y'all have a great night, and I think tomorrow I might I might stream Portal for the first time, but we'll see. Have a great night, everyone, and see you around, okay?